500 likes for these 5 scary ghost videos that will freak you out. Look, I always say to others, never order from that one restaurant whose name starts with the letter K and ends with the letter C, with the letter F in the middle, unless you have no other choice. But where is the scary part in all of that? What does that have to do with the next video, which is supposed to be talking about something terrifying? Well, here is the deal. Usually when you eat at that one restaurant, you end up having some stomach issue immediately afterward, to the extent that it frightens you just thinking of ordering from there again due to the experience you had to go through. That's the same feeling our guy would have had if he had made it out of the place alive. Wait, are you saying we are dealing with the missing case next? No, I was saying, let me get meal number 4. Yes, the next video is lost footage of a boy who worked hard to make his dreams come true. Are we joking again? This is a serious situation. I know, that's why I was 100% serious when I said that he made his dreams come true, because he found the key that will eventually give him access to turning on that elevator. What elevator? The one that takes you to heaven. Are you for real now? Do you think you would praise Satan your entire life, then take an elevator to go to heaven at the end? This elevator in his school was out of order for some reason, and Mike couldn't resist trying to find out where it led. After accessing it, he immediately gets to the basement, and based on his tone, it seems like he never went there before. So, what happened to Mike in there? No one really knows. After that, he ventured into the place and made sure to explore every corner. He found himself in a room full of old stuff, from floppy disks to instruments. Once he pressed a key on that piano, a sound came out of nowhere. That was his sign to escape, but while doing so, he heard loud banging on the wall, and the doors were all closed. After finally opening one of these doors, he was unconscious.
Alright, so I've been walking by this old elevator for years. On my way to class. I don't know why the light's off right now. Let me turn the light on. But yeah, right here, out of order, and it really is out of order. It doesn't work when you press anything on it, but I've been wondering what's been down there for years, where it leads. There's an entrance on every floor. This is the top floor. And the reason I'm showing this is because the first time ever I think I might have a way to turn it on. It's a long shot, but recently I found a key, a ring of keys that the maintenance shop needs to pull out one of the keys here. I've got this one in my hand now, and I think it might go to the elevator machine room. It opens a lot of doors. I think it might actually be a master key, but I'm going to try to open the elevator machine room with it, and God forbid if that actually turns on this elevator, go see what's down there. Bro. Oh my god, wow, that worked. Alright. This is the elevator machine room. It sounds like only one way to be sure. Get the out of here. It's on. Second floor art. Main lobby. Basement? When do we have a basement? What's this? This is insane. It's tape there. The tape on the caution tape is like covered in dust on the other end. It's not even sticky anymore. Is this sort of like taped off at one point? Hold on. Does this go across? It goes right across. It's 6:50. We gotta like 6:50 something. We gotta go back at 7:30. I came all this way. I did all this, and it's not like there's probably nothing. It's probably like construction. Unlocked and wow. Okay. Bro. It's a shoe. like an old shoe on the ground. This is a shoe. I had no clue this is here. It's like right under the auditorium or something. That mechanical room. It's also locked. What the? Hold on. Alright. That's a little weird. Yeah, classroom. Oh my god. These floppy disks. It's been like 15 years since anyone's been down here. We have a music department, but it's like upstairs on the top floor now. Piano. Okay, yeah, I'm leaving. I like that one bit. Between the house centipedes and the freaky noises. Yeah, this place. It's cool, I figured out what's down here. I'm going back. Alright, guys. Kidding me, man? You serious? The door locked. The door fucking locked. Okay. Yep. Great. Stay calm. I have still the key. Hold on. It's right here. Hold on. Mechanical room. Oh, hold on. Just a chance. Me. You know what? I don't. I'd rather get in trouble with your. What the? It's stuck down. It's like locked down now. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I'm just under the auditorium. It's not like I'm a million miles away. I don't know why I don't like it in here. I just. Okay. What's supposed to do? Wait, what the hell was that? Okay, use my key to get out of here. The door doesn't have a keyhole on this. Great. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Jesus Christ. I fucking hate it down here. What the? What the fuck?
If it wasn't for that last shot when he was on the floor, I would have believed the whole thing. But honestly, that last shot ruined it all for me. We've all gotten used to these typical endings, so we don't take them seriously anymore. Have you ever seen someone titling his video on YouTube, "I pooped my pants"? And before you look back on my channel, I'm not talking about myself. I may have done something similar, but not as clear. This Steve dude in the next video has an issue in his kitchen, and this issue of course regards the emptiness of his food resources and the paranormal activities, such as the cabinet doors opening on its own, the drawers drawing the Mona Lisa. I mean, the drawers were doing what the cabinets were doing. The broom or the mop or whatever that stick he uses to clean his floors is called, that thing also fell by itself. While Stevie was making his favorite drink, a cup of warm milk with a hint of tequila, these ghosts decided it was time to get rid of him, to take him out, to secure this dang house for themselves. So how will they complete their mission? How will they be able to get rid of him? How will they be able to end world hunger by finishing the main man behind this catastrophe? By sending a knife at full speed directly to his back. But unfortunately to them of course, they missed. They missed worse than I did that Friday night when I was supposed to pull out and spill it outside. In one of the videos, when I almost thought that Steve was either gay or there are two people living in this property, because the guy who appeared in the clip where he was making his drink didn't look the same to me as the one who appeared in the clip where he was playing with a train toy like a little stupid kid. Back to the stupid kid. I mean, back to the train clip. While Steve was standing in the middle, trying to do something I couldn't understand, because the audio quality made him sound as if he was speaking some language from the Stone Age. The train started working for no reason.
I'm on a group chat called Paranormal Experience, and there's a guy called Bal. I hope I've pronounced your name right. I do apologise if it happens. He showed me a video of his daughter's toy piano, and it was a unique video. It was playing it on its own and then stopped. He then asked my spirit has replayed the piano, and lo and behold, the piano went off again. So I thought I would remake that in the same kind of situation as I'm in now, but I'm in the dark. And as you all know, what happens in this room usually is quite powerful stuff. I'm getting quite out of breath. You can tell I'm getting quite out of breath. I'm only eased. No way, look what's going on. Yeah, let me go grab it. Can you see that? Can you see the handle? That's a trigger switch. Sorry, something's in the lighthouse again. Right, listen, that's enough for recording, I'm done.
I don't know why this guy uploads each video with a lower quality every time. Each video has a lower resolution than the other, to the point where I can barely understand him speaking. That's what I call consistency. You know what's the deal with churches? It's that even the people who go there senses something off about them when it comes to whether it could be haunted or not. But I bet you that most churches experience paranormal activities on a regular basis, but barely anyone picks them out due to the fact that there are no security cameras. And those were my last words to my Christian boss before he fired me. I suggested that we install security cameras in there, but he refused, so we ended up splitting up just like a sad couple. Weeks later, he called me on the phone and asked me if I was still on board with that idea. I was a little surprised. What brought you back? After all the hatred you have spread between us, you now want me back. He apologized and said that some terrifying stuff had been taking place inside the church in Massachusetts over the last couple of weeks after he fired me, which led to the church being closed down and the priest who witnessed some of these scary events having to move into a new church. My boss ended the call with, "Please, we need you to investigate this case, and I promise you that if you do so, you will be back on duty with a promotion too." Now let me tell you something, this could very well be the only reason why these two in the next video decided to investigate the church. It's a terrifying place, and by the way, the story of it closing down is not made up. These two went inside, found some maggots on the floor, with some unnerving vibes all around, all until they heard some whispers that were clear to them and clear enough to be heard in our term. These voices were coming from behind the curtain, but no one was there. Then a paranormal activity happened right in front of them, which sent them running. Alongside the bangings in the build-up to that moment.
Okay. This place has been abandoned for like 3 months.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Let's go. Yep.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
There's a light on.
It smells.
The light's the everlasting light. It's in every church. It's always supposed to be on. It's freezing, actually.
Oh.
Maggots? Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god. Try not to step on. Oy. That was disgusting. Let's go upstairs. What?
I'm just kidding. Okay.
What is that? Oh my God. Hold up.
Give me that. What was your face?
Dude, you gotta be quiet. Pull this out. No, I hear something.
Take care.
I heard something.
Get out.
I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know what the fuck this shit was. There's something. Don't move.
I really think this is real. First of all, what are these maggots doing there? I think the chapel has been closed for only 4 months or so. Plus, they closed a freaking chapel, which means they had to have strong reasons to take such a decision. And that brings us to the paranormal side of things. Three individuals, 2 girls and a lone guy, found themselves grappling with boredom. They pondered, what shall we do on this dreadfully overcast day? Each had their own suggestions. The 2 girls eventually reached a consensus, a game of the Ouija board. Meanwhile, the guy had other notions, ones that were decidedly adult-themed. However, he kept his thoughts to himself, mindful of maintaining his image. How did I understand his intentions, you ask? It was in the tone of his speech. His words seemed to carry a restrained anger, as if he were struggling to keep it under control. Now, let's delve into the predictable, your dad. Where might he be? As for the so-called Ouija board, it's essentially a makeshift piece of cardboard adorned with random handwritten letters. Initially lacking a planchette, they resorted to use what appeared to be the cap of a fabric cleaning solution. They embarked on a series of nonsensical inquiries until the spirit, as if pushed to its limits, seemingly took a more aggressive approach.
Okay, here we are in the room. It's dark, but I got the camera light on so you can see. And there's the girls. And we need something to make the little thing with. Are you a good spirit? What is your name? J O H John. And don't just let your hand rest on it. What do you want? Was it K? K? I? L? Kill. I don't want to do this shit anymore.
Did you guys move it?
No.
Are you sure?
I didn't move it.
I wasn't even touching the finger. What's that?
Shit. Here, take this.
Curiosity peaks about the aftermath. Did a storm brew outside? Perhaps an earthquake shook things up? Or did otherworldly phenomena make their presence felt? Brace yourselves for the upcoming episode of Who is Who, where all these mysteries will unravel and more. The last video takes us to Hawaii. Sorry, I meant that it takes us to Japan to Mr. and Mrs. Kimura's house, where, according to the video title, it said that the house is stigmatized. I don't really know why, as they didn't go into deeper details behind this reputation. But they said that something scary happened here 20 years ago. What do you mean it happened here 20 years ago? What have you done since then? What are you pointing at me for? I did not mean here, like in my own house. I meant inside their property. The husband has said that his wife has been feeling sick lately. Okay, just take her to the doctor then and see what the issue is. Problem solved. Well, that would be too easy, in my opinion. It's like making the hero in the show find the ultimate treasure from episode 2, which will straight up finish the whole story. So let's just keep her at home, safe and cozy, and continue the never-ending terrifying story. Claiming that she has been sick lately due to the strange atmosphere of the house. Even her husband acted weird when she was about to get into the room where he was being interviewed. His behavior was so aggressive that the cameraman asked him, "Does she have an only dudes?" I mean, he asked him, "Didn't you push her out with some force?" But the husband pretended like it was nothing. So the family moved out and allowed the investigators to stay in order to conduct their investigation, in which they found that objects can sometimes fall on their own. But forget about that. Some guy or some phantom-like figure was too shy to even open the door that it opened by itself to them. I think I'm mixing up the story of this house with the story of another one, because if I'm not mistaken, a crime may have been committed here a long time ago, but I could be wrong. But that's going to be in another upcoming video, which in order to watch, you have to be subscribed and have watched the next video on screen. If you don't do both, you might not live, my son.